In this demonstration, we are going to implement an Azure region policy, and this will allow us to restrict the specific regions that we will allow users to deploy into, whether that's via the portal or whether they're using ARM templates. This is applied at the Azure level. If we switch over to the portal and simply select a resource group or create a new one for testing out, I'm just going to pick one from a previous demonstration. And in here on the right hand side under settings, you can see policies. If we select policies, we have this choice of assignments or policies, and we'll get to assignments in a moment, but first let's select policies and see what's available. These are all the built-in policies, including ones that are in preview, and if we scroll through these, you'll see various ones like apply tag and its default value, not allowing specific storage SKUs, not allowing specific virtual machine SKUs. The one we want for this demonstration is allowed locations, and if we select that, we will see the details along with the JSON tab. So we can actually copy this. I'm going to take it over to Visual Studio Code so you can see it a little better. We'll paste it in there and change it from plain text to JSON. And you'll see the way the syntax works. It's a bunch of if conditions. So if not field location in the parameters that we're going to pass in when you see us do the assignment, then effect deny. So you can see very quickly you can grab some of these and start to construct your own policy templates if you want to. But let's say we like this as is and we want to go ahead and apply it. Let's go back to the portal and go to assignments. I'm going to zoom in a little here and select add. And what will come up is our add assignment screen, and we can select policy first of all. So in our case, if we scroll all the way to the bottom again, we should see it here, allowed locations. And now I simply need to select the locations I want. So I can open up this drop down and I'm going to choose only North Central US. So everything else I wanted to deny. I need to go give it a few more things. So again, it's scoped to SL-ARM counts. And we'll just give it a basic ID. And hit OK. And that assignment is now created. It only takes about a second for it to complete successfully. And now if I go to the top of my resource group and I try and deploy a new resource into it, so we'll add something like a storage account. And let's give it a basic name. And scroll down, we'll keep all the defaults for the storage account. We'll say use existing for our resource group and choose SL-ARM counts. And we're going to change the region to something else. We'll choose West Central US and hit create. Some validation errors, let's select those. And you can see there the error type, the template deployment failed because of a policy violation, and the details of the policy are there. So you can see very quickly this is a great way if you want to just put controls, if you don't want anybody putting data in other countries, if you want to make sure everything stays in your locations, if you want to restrict those large virtual machine types, using policy is a great way to enforce some very quick governance for your Azure environment.